I get to present 2 awards. It's so
Yeah.
exciting. Anyway, I'm really happy to be presenting the award for Business Leader of the Year. Business Leader of the Year is presented to the individual who demonstrates a history of vision, service, and leadership for the improvement of the Jefferson County community. This individual has established a reputation of character, trust, and leadership that inspires others to work with them to produce great community outcomes. So here are our amazing nominees. Ben Meister, Jamie, I apologize, Jamie. I had a little sip of a Brazilian drink just a few minutes ago. It's thrown me off my game. I'm sorry. So Jamie Majoweski and Jeanette Force. So now let's hear from our nominees, and hopefully Jamie will introduce herself fully so you'll get her completely well-pronounced name.
Silver linings for this past kind of crazy year we've been through. I'd say for me, there's kind of a personal silver lining, and then there's a community silver lining, and that personal silver lining was just having to take your foot off the gas a little bit, a little bit more time doing things around the house, in the garden, in the basement, whatever it might be. And then on the community side, just this silver lining of better understanding all the things that we can do better if we coordinate our efforts some and pull that together. I'd say that was a real silver lining. I mean, some amazing things happened over this past 12, 16 months that were unknowns previously, and now we kind of know how to do some things that we didn't know how to do before, and that's a real big silver lining.
My name's Jamie Maciejewski. I'm the Executive Director at Habitat for Humanity of East Jefferson County. There have been silver linings in the last year, and one of those is that we had been planning to move all of our files remote and move a lot of our processes remote when the pandemic struck, and that actually forced us to do it very quickly. And I'm sure that it made it, in some ways, it was much harder on people than if we'd been able to do it with lots of plans, but it happened and we're done, and we can work remotely now, which is a great thing, a real gift out of a hard year.
Hi, I'm Jeanette Force. I'm the Executive Director of the Port Townsend Film Festival. This is my 12th season with this incredible organization. And COVID had a lot of setbacks for every organization, but there were some silver linings. And for me, the recognition that we have never been able to bring every single director to our festival, but because of COVID and because we're all Zooming all the time, I've been able to have really in-depth conversations with directors all over the world. And we've been able to have, I think, a higher quality conversation than we were ever able to manage when I was dashing to the car and then dashing to their hotel and trying to get them all settled. But if we could just sit together in this quiet space and talk about what they've created and what we want to bring to our audience, these conversations have been unbelievably satisfying. And as much as I have resisted a lot of electronics, I gotta say, the silver lining for me were these beautiful, beautiful interviews.
All right, so I won't waste any time. I'm going to get my scissors out and I'm going to open the box. I'm taking the lid off, unwrapping it. And the Business Leader of the Year this year goes to Ben Bauermeister. And Ben, would you like to say a few words?
Oh, man.
that's I can't think of two things that are more important in this past year than films and housing. So the fact that Janet and Jamie didn't win is just a heartbreaker for me as well. It's been wonderful to continue to run Stronger Towns, the nonprofit that we have going. We have a lot of the Stronger Towns folks here behind us. We do everything from supporting the Benji Project to the Production Alliance that does all of our county picnics and stuff like that, cider tours. We also do Skillmation. We also do the Connected Students Initiative. And none of those things would happen without just huge cast of characters, to use a Jeanette Force term. And we're lucky to have those folks at our disposal, and lucky that their hearts and souls join together to make these sorts of changes in our community. So with that, thank you. It's been great. We'll let you get on with the evening. This is amazing. Thank you.